Let's go, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Sunday night football with your boy, Niners Sickness. How's everybody doing? We're going to talk 49er football. We're going to talk Bosa. We're going to talk about the Week 1 game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do the Niners have a chance on beating the Pittsburgh Steelers without the main guy on defense, Nick Bosa? How far are the Niners from Nick Bosa? Are they going to sign him soon, or is it time to panic? Those are the things we're going to talk about right after this. Let's go, Niner faithful. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me go ahead and acknowledge some of you that are popping in. Crazy guys in the house. What's up, crazy guy? Then we got my Uso brother, Jason. What's up, Jason? We got John in the house. How you doing, John? Welcome to the channel. Welcome, everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful evening. We're just going to chit-chat, and we're going to talk 49er football on the Sunday night. First and foremost, happy Labor Day weekend for those that are enjoying the 3-day weekend. Let's go for the 3-day weekend. I hope you guys are going to be barbecuing tomorrow, throwing some carne asada, some steaks, some hamburgers and hot dogs for you gabachos. And then we got, for my black brothers, we got the barbecue chicken. Let's go, baby. We love it. Let's go. Yvonne is in the house. Hola, señora Yvonne. How are you doing tonight? We got Jimmy P.S. in la casa. What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you, my brother. Jason says, you've been going on later lately when I am sleeping. I am so sorry, Jason, but family duties, father duties called first. That is my first priority to my family, especially on the weekend. So I've been going on the evenings because this is pretty much where the wife and family and the kids say, okay, you can leave us alone now. I'm going to be trying to see if I can go a little bit earlier next week. Now the football is here. Let's go.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Yes, like and subscribe now. Let's go. Me and my address Eagles beat los pinches perritos de Chaplin Huskies. Oh, you're talking college football. I was watching the LSU versus Florida State. What about Deion Sanders and the Colorado? Man, they beat TCU. They were very much under. TCU was very favorite over Colorado. Congratulations to Deion and his son. I can't pronounce his first name, but quarterbacking the team. Great job, Deion. That was a fun game to watch for sure. Let's go. Let's see here. Give me a second. All right, guys. So let's get into it right away. Let's talk about Nick Bosa. Is Nick Bosa going to sign before September 10th? Or should we sound the alarm and be worried about Nick Bosa. Will he sign? Or are we on 100% panic mode? Are we panicking? On September the 3rd, Labor Day weekend, and Mr. Bosa has not signed it on the dotted line. Should we worry? Or does John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan have it under control? Dion has two sons on his team, number 2 and 21, cornerback and safety. I think you meant to say quarterback and safety, because his son plays quarterback. I don't know he had another son. I know he had another son, but I don't know he was playing on the same team. So they both came back. They both followed him from Jackson. Interesting. Look who it is. My brother from another mother. David McNiner's in the house. What's up? What's up, Beto and the Niner Empire? Please wipe your feet before entering. Thank you, sir, for the reminder. Yes, please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy. Niner Sickness, let's go. We got royalty in the house. How you doing, Don? Welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to smash the like button and wipe your feet. Also, please do not forget to subscribe. That's my little sis. Thank you for taking care of your big brother. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. How are you doing? So, let's find out what's happening with Nick Bosa. I am starting to get concerned. Can we win the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers without Bosa? What's up, Joe E is in the house. Salud. With water, actually. But let's see. Can the San Francisco defense go into Pittsburgh with a lineup of Drake Jackson, his first year, taking the role of the starting defensive end opposite of what will be Bosa? Then you got Eric Armstead, Javon Hargrave, and who will step in for Bosa if Bosa's not available? I really believe, now keep in mind, I want Bosa, period. I would love to see Bosa play against Pittsburgh. But for whatever reason, he's not signed. Then I think that that'll be a great opportunity for Farrell. The kid out of Clemson got drafted high to the Raiders. The Raiders misused him as a linebacker when he's a pure defensive end, hands on the dirt. I think Chris Kasarik will get the best out of Farrell. And I think they'll be rotating Farrell and Hyder to go after the quarterback in replacement of Bosa. I know those two guys are not Bosa, but I think with the addition of Hargrave, kind of takes a little bit of the weight that if Bosa's not there, Hargrave can step up, put the team on his shoulder and says, okay, Bosa's not here for this game. I will step up and lead the squad. Now, I want Bosa to play. I think the Niner chances of winning are much greater with Bosa, but in case Bosa decides that he wants to pursue the contract and he has not signed, I am confident enough that Farrell and Hyder can do damage from that spot. And I'm confident that Hargrave is going to make a quick impact as an addition of the San Francisco 49ers. But you know what excites Niners sickness the most? Drake Jackson from LSU. No, I was watching that game today. My apologies. From USC. I knew I was going to slip. I was watching the LSU and Florida college game. But from USC, the Trojan, Drake Jackson, I think this kid is really, really going to be an amazing pass rusher. I think this kid's going to be special. And I'm excited to see what this kid can do on September 10th against Pickett and the Steelers. All right, let's move on real quick. Let's move up. I see some new people coming in. Rick Perez is in the house. How you doing, Rick? Welcome, welcome, sir. Me and my sweetheart, Luna, got... Okay, little too much detail there. But I think we just made a huge mistake. Some information needs to be kept to yourself. We can win, but we need to have no injuries and be healthy. That is 100% correct, Yvonne. I think our team is good enough to beat the Steelers without Nick Bosa. Now, I don't want to make this a pattern. I want Nick Bosa to be signed before this weekend because today will be our last Sunday, by the way. It will be our last Sunday without football. So next Sunday, I would love for Bosa to be part of the San Francisco defense. But worst case scenario, if he's not, I am fully confident that Farrell and Hyder and little bit of Austin Bryant in there could do some damage as a rotational piece from that spot. I'm really high on Hargrave. I think he's going to make an immediate impact coming to this defense. But Drake Jackson, man, keep an eye on Drake Jackson. This kid is going to turn some heads. And we have the best linebacking core in the NFL. We got Fred, All-Pro Warner in the house. We got Greenlaw next to him. That run game, it's not going to happen with those two guys in the middle. And then you have two great safeties and Tala Hufanga, and you got Gibson. Gibson might be in his last year, but that guy played like a Pro Bowler last year. Let's get one more good year from Gibson while we train and develop Jair Brown. Imagine Jair Brown and Hufanga being the future of the safeties in this team. Let's go. And then you can't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Ward, Moody is going to have a great year. And Lenore is stepping up his game. Now, the question is Lenore going to be used a lot on the outside? Or are they going to put Emory Thomas on the outside and bring Lenore in the inside? Now, that's going to be really up to Mr. Oliver, Isaiah Oliver. How is Isaiah Oliver going to do? Now, I know a lot of people kind of gave up on Isaiah Oliver. They're like, oh my God, he's a mistake. The Niners should have never drafted him. No, excuse me. They should have never brought him in as free agent. They paid him money, cut him, let him go. As one of my friends, Nathaniel, said, you do not cut someone that you paid that money right off the bat without seeing what he can do. Now, he might have struggled in preseason, but you got to remember, he is learning this defense. He's learning the Steve Wilkes defense. Maybe it's going to take him a game or two to kind of really get comfortable with this defense and then start flourishing. We don't know. So I wish, hey, if the Niner is wearing the red and gold, I want the best production from that player. Some of us are really easy to dismiss a player based on one game or one practice or one situation. Let's support our players for the love of God. Rick Diaz says the Niners should win this game. They should. Offensively, we have a powerhouse. Debo, Ayuk, CMC, Kittle, Juice. And when Juice is not in, they'll bring in Jawan Jennings, Elijah Mitchell. I think this offensive line will be fine. I think McKivitz will be average, but he'll be fine. And this is just me, ladies and gentlemen, and that's fine if you don't agree with me. I think that Brock Purdy is going to do an amazing job. Brock Purdy is going to win a lot of your hearts. Those that are doubting on Brock, those that have a little bit of fear because Brock is not that typical quarterback that people fall in love with. He's not the Josh Allen's, the Trey Lance's typical body. He's not a 6'4", 230-pound quarterback. Now, I said this in other episodes. I can't get that word out. And I'll say it again. I am not comparing Brock Purdy to Joe Montana. Please do not confuse my words. But what I am saying, being that I'm an old G, I've been watching the Niners before Bill Walsh and before Joe Montana. When Joe Montana was drafted in the 3rd round from Notre Dame, he wasn't the Joe Montana we know now. He showed flashes, and there were great flashes. I see the similar, these words get stuck on my tongue. Similar things from Brock that I did from Joe. And again, I'm not saying he's going to be a Joe Montana, but what I seen from Joe Montana early in camp is what I'm seeing from Brock. And if that's the case, that is definitely good news for us. It's positive. Now, our receiver, Snead, he has said, based on what he's seen, and he's played previously for a lot of years with Drew Brees, he feels that Brock shows a lot of similar things as of Drew Brees. Again, we're not saying he's going to be Drew Brees or he's going to be Joe Montana. Brock Purdy's going to be Brock Purdy. But it is encouraging to hear that there are similarities between Brock Purdy and Drew Brees and Joe Montana. Now, it's up to Brock Purdy to determine his career. But I think under Kyle Shanahan, and I think with such a great offensive line and playmakers, I trust that Brock Purdy is smart enough not to get in trouble, not to turn the ball over, to take advantage of every opportunity. He reads the defense very well. He's very alert. He goes through his reads, and he gets the ball out quickly. I'm going to give you guys a bold prediction. Are you guys ready for a bold prediction for Niner sickness? And you can write it down. You can call me on it later, whatever it is. My bold prediction. Brock Purdy will not miss the season. He may miss a game or two, but he's not going to have a season-ending injury. So for those that have fear, but what if Brock gets hurt and we got to deal with Sam Darnold? Brock Purdy will play the entire year. Trust me. We got to use what we have to use. The next man up. Exactly, Rick. Now, I'm a little bit behind on these comments, so let me make sure if there's any new person that came in that I will give them the proper acknowledgement, and then I'll come back to the comments. We got Laura Cat in the house. What's up, Laura? I also like to say royalty. Thank you. Got to put in the work. Now, I do it for fun. I'll be honest with you. My whole sole purpose of doing what I do is completely for fun. I don't do it for, when you guys donate to the channel by super chats or super stickers, I appreciate it. When you donate as a super chat, I appreciate the income that comes in. But I do this because I love football. I do it because I care and I enjoy talking to you guys. But thank you. I try to put in the work as well. We got Eddie Stratford in the house. How you doing, Eddie? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Guys that are just coming in, make sure to wipe your feet before you enter Casa Niner Sickness. And hit that like button or smash it, like I like to say. Wait a minute. Let me get back to your questions, Rick. Let me just acknowledge 615 Random Goat, my brother from another mother. He's a big Saints fan, but he supports the channel. How you doing, sir? Let's go. He says, Huda, Carter's going to run all over Tennessee next Sunday. Ooh-wee. I love the confidence. Tanisha, royalty in the house. How you doing, Tanisha? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My brother from another mother. Pedik. Welcome to the channel. He says, so what's up, faithful? 1 week to go. Then Niner football is back. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now let me get back to one of Rick's questions. I haven't forgot about you, Rick. Hello, faithful across the country, across the world. I am right here. How you guys doing? I'm doing okay. All right. That's not a question. It's a statement, but I love it. The offensive line is kind of protect the quarterback I think you meant it's going to protect the quarterback all the way to the fort. Let's see here. All right, let me okay, I brought that one up. Let me see here. Sup, faithful, 1 week to go. Okay, I read that one. My bad. Hey, I got to ask, what your favorite sound effect? That's a good question. That is a good question. What is my favorite sound effect? This one right here. That's one of my favorite ones. Because when we score, we celebrate. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Did you hear about Hufanga? Not the latest. Not the. I know he's nursing an injury, but I haven't heard anything other than that. Is there something that I've missed? Please let me know.
Booyah!
That's one of my favorite, and then this one here. I love them all. I love them all. And then this one here. Where is it? For those that talk smack, for those that talk negative about certain players, what I say is, that's what I'm saying. And then I call them, that's right. Shut the hell up. You're stupid. Let's go. Love that sound effect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And then once somebody says something stupid, I flush them down the toilet. Be gone. Be gone. So, I think sound effects gives the show a little bit of flavor. It keeps it, a little bit of hip and keeps people engaged. I'm one of the, a lot of content creators out there, they do it as well. And I just want to take a moment to first and foremost to recognize and appreciate each and every content creator out there. They are doing hard work. They are putting in the work, whether you like their content or not, whether you agree with them or not, or their takes, that is completely fine. But I want to acknowledge each and every person that puts out a content, because it's not easy. It's a lot of work. And I can understand and appreciate what they're doing. So to all your content creators out there, Niner Sickness says, you're doing one hell of a job, and keep doing you no matter what people say. Because people can be negative. People can say some dumb things. But unless you walk in those shoes, you need to. Because that's right. That's right. That's right. So I said this a little bit earlier. What's up, Randy? Randy's in the house. How you doing, sir? Okay, Yvonne. We'll see you. Have a wonderful, blessed night. And thank you for stopping in. Truly, truly appreciate everything you do. We got Bob in the house. What's up, Bob? Get to see Bob. Appreciate you, brother. Make sure as you're walking in to wipe your feet and smash that like button as you enter Casa Niner Sickness Podcast. Let's go. So what's up, Niner Sickness Podcast? Is the Niners going to sign Nick Bosa? Well, they better sign him, because if they don't sign him before week 1, I'm really going to be hearing this. I don't know about you, but this is going to be sounding off everywhere. Every 49er podcaster, every 49er fan is going to be hearing the siren of panic. Sign Bosa. Sign Bosa. Sign Bosa. I do not want to hear this, but this is what I'm hearing, because I am not seeing Bosa getting signed. Sign Bosa, San Francisco. Get him in the locker room. Kidnap him. Feed him a cheeseburger. Whatever you got to do. But get him in the locker room. No, I did not. And for that, I wouldn't be not visiting Texas because I don't want no 14-year-old hitting my car. So, do I think the 49ers can beat the Pittsburgh Steelers without Bosa? Yes. Would I prefer Bosa? Absolutely. But can the Niners beat the Steelers without Bosa? I think he can. I think he will.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
I think he really, I think the Niners can do it. I think the Niners defense is good enough. The Niners offense is good enough. Brock Purdy is going to turn a lot of heads. For those that are not believers in Brock Purdy, you will be at the end of the year. I am not going to compare him to Trey Lance. I'm not going to say this or that. I'm just strictly talking about Brock Purdy now because he is QB1. Regardless if you agree with it or not, regardless if you think he shouldn't be, whatever, he is QB1. And as QB1, I think this kid has the it factor. I think this kid is going to even impress me. And I'm already in love with Brock Purdy. But I think he's going to impress you and me as we go into the season because this kid is going to continue to show up and show out each and every game. Is he going to have great games? No. Is he going to have terrible games? Yes. Now, people tell me, people said this last year. You know, Brock Purdy really never played against great defenses. And the defense that he played against, the Dallas Cowboys, he did not look so good. I think he looked good. His numbers were not great. The numbers against the Dallas defense were not the same numbers against the Seattle defense. Let me say it again. The numbers from the Dallas game for Brock Purdy were not the same for the Seattle game. The Seattle game, he had, 3 touchdowns? I forgot how many yards. Not so much Dallas. But do you know what those two games have in common? At the end of the day, Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers won the freaking game in advance. So, if you're somebody that likes to talk about stats, stats are for fantasy football people only. I play fantasy football. I love stats for fantasy football. But in the real game, I don't care if he don't have no touchdowns, if he threw only for 110 yards, but he did not turn the ball over and we win the game. That's my what is a good game is. Don't turn the ball over, don't hurt your team, and move on. Beat them. Dak Prescott came into that game the better quarterback, the more experienced, and the highly paid QB. And he turned the ball over twice. So I ask you, which of those two quarterbacks hurt their team more? So you can dismiss me when it comes to stats in real football. If we're talking fantasy, let's talk. But in real football, Brock Purdy may not look like Patrick Mahomes. He may not look like Josh Allen. But if he's not losing and winning, let's rock. Let's go. Look who it is. The Whisperer is in the house. The Whisperer. I added some extra there. The Whippersnapper. Sorry. Welcome, welcome. Tommy Hewley in the house. Only 2 things from Texas. Leave it to Tommy, man. I should already know. I should read his comments before I bring him up. Pinchy Tommy. Salud. Cabron. I love Tommy. Tommy is an amazing musician, and he plays some great guitar. If you haven't heard him play, man, check out his YouTube channel. The dude can play. We need to win it all this year. While Arizona and the Rams are down. Gotta take advantage before the division bounces back. There's no argument on none of your points, Joe. I agree. But I don't even think the Seattle Seahawks is going to give us any grief. I'm not a believer in Geno Smith. I'm sorry. I'm not a believer in Geno Smith. Geno Smith came out popping last year, looked really good, looked like a top 5 quarterback. And what happened in the second half? He reverted back to what he always does. The Niners will own. As long as we can stay healthy. That is the key to everything. If the Niners remain healthy, we will win the division year in and year out. Now, the Seattle Seahawks are getting closer and closer. The Rams, not so much. And the Cardinals, forget it. Forget it. The Cardinals are a joke. All right, before I read some comments, let me acknowledge some more people coming in. We got Austin in the house. What's up, Austin? You gotta have faith. Now, keep in mind, if you're talking about history, one of the things that the Steelers haven't done in quite a few years, they haven't lost their opener. Now, I do believe there's always a time for a change. They have not lost any openers for the last few years, but I think that streak will end on September 10th by 4:30. Or is it, are we playing 10 a.m.? If that's the case, then, 4:30, because we're playing 10, but it's 1 over there. Pierre Paul. What about Pierre Paul? Do you want him to come to the Niners or the Niners sign him? Dak is Romo 2.0. Stats, but chokes in the post. Exactly. And talking about Romo and Dak, do you know what Romo and Dak and Brock Purdy have in common? What they have in common is all three of them have won 2 preseason. Oh, that slipped out. 2. See, this is what I call a brain fart. So make fun of me. It's all right. It's okay. That's what I call a brain fart. Playoff game. I couldn't even think about it for a second. Tony Romo, Dak, and Brock have both won only 2 playoff games. And Dak and Romo had made a lot of money during their time, and the young kid is just going into his first year as a starter. And already, so if Brock wins more games than Dak in the playoffs this year, he will beat both of them. I just wanted to share that because I can't stand the Cowboys. So, let's see here, guys. Charge. Whoever had the idea to create Niners is the type of guy to climb a glass wall to see the other side. All right. Well,
You're fired!
you're fired, bro. I don't know what the shit you're trying to say with that. Joe, great point there. Joe makes a lot of great points. Crazy girl. if you want to get technical, we bet you 3 times in a row. Oh, we beat you. See, I'm thinking money. I want money. I want to see BET. 3 times in a row in the playoffs. Prove me wrong. Three times in a row. All right, interesting. Obviously, I remember the 2 in a row. I'm thinking the third one. When was that one, Tommy? I'm not disagreeing. I just can't remember it. Look at the name Cowgirl. They get smashed every year by the Niners. Exactly. I don't care how good the Cowboys look in the season. I don't care what Dak does in the regular season. CeeDee Lamb, Pollard. What have you done for me lately? What have you done in the playoffs when going against the San Francisco 49ers? You have taken 2 L's. Well, see, this is why I got confused. Because you're incorrect, actually, Tommy. We beat the Cowboys when we went to the Super Bowl and played the Chargers, but then the following year, we lost to them when they went on to beat, I forgot who they played in 95. Unless we did not make it to the NFC Championship after the Super Bowl. Maybe, no, you're right. Because I know we lost Dion. We lost Ricky Waters that year. And some other players. So, I don't know, you might be right. I would have to look into that. Streak means jack squat. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And we're feeling good, mighty good. Well, we're creating a new streak. For damn sure there, Randy. That's 3 times we met. Niners won the last 3. All right. So I guess we did not make the NFC Championship in what do you call it? In 95. Tommy talking his trash. Are you still watching the Chiefs versus? Oh yeah, I love football. I'll watch the Dallas Cowboys lose and watch them play. I love football, Tanisha. It's not just the Niners. I watch college football. My wife says that I watch too much football, but I watch college. I watch pros. I like to watch them all. So I got the NFL, not the NFL ticket, but the NFL where you can see every game after they're played. Because honestly, on Sunday, I'm not watching every game. I'm watching the Niners. But during the week, I like to watch other games. I don't watch them all, but I like to watch the ones that I saw or heard good things or I see good highlights. Then I'll check those games out. And then what I love about the NFL.com, they have that condensed where they take out all the commercials, they take out all the injuries, whatever, all the delays that normally takes place in a regular 3.5 hour game. They condense it to about 35 minutes, 40 minutes tops. So it's funner to watch games that way. I can watch 2 or 3 different games in the same amount that I watch one game. And be honest, who wants to see commercials for first and foremost? Then who wants to see timeout for a flag or timeout for this? Let's just get to the meat and potato and let's go. Yeah, they have well, I don't know. Diggs, I don't know if Diggs is that good, bro. I think Diggs takes a lot of chances and he gets a lot of interceptions. But if you look at his interception to how many times he gets burnt and gives up yards, Diggs gives a lot of yards. And what's his name? The one that they took this year. He's kind of an old man. I can't think of his name off the bat, but they're okay. Their pass rush is a little bit better than their back end, but that's just me. Let's see. My favorite corn dog is mozzarella Korean corn dog. Okay. Pittsburgh versus Dallas. Yeah, that was a Super Bowl. But who did Dallas play and beat in that NFC Championship game to get to play Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl? Was it the Niners? Because if it was, then we only have 2 wins against them consecutively. But if we didn't even make it to the NFC Championship, then that 94 that Tommy's talking about stands. Wow. Wow. Oh, I like the logo. I just barely noticed the logo. I like it. Check out Mr. David McNiner. Check out his channel, guys. David McNiner has his own channel. He's doing great things over there. He pairs up a lot with our boy Bryant. So make sure to go and check him out. He has a lot of great content. Love that logo. Sounds good, doesn't it, Tommy? Colorado upsets TCU. That was a good guy watching out. There was no defense, Bob. No defense in that game. All offense. But it was fun to watch. Definitely. Now, I'm a defensive guy more than offensive guy, so I want to see defense. Call me crazy, call me whatever. When the score is 7-3, I love it. I know there's not that much excitement because there's not 7-3. It's like a baseball score. But that means both defenses were kicking ass. These scammers. Check this out, guys. I'm looking at my Apple Watch, and it says, did you attempt $100 at the Quick Stop? Please reply yes or no. I haven't left the house all day. Yeah, actually I did, but I haven't. These scammers are too much, because what happens is if I press yes or no, they somehow scam you. I just delete and say screw you and block them. Gilmore. Thank you, Joe. Gilmore. Yes. Yes. Not only did I watch the movie, and this is, you don't have to believe me, but I know the person that produced it. I know him personally. I know him very well. Sam Rodriguez. It was Sam. I don't know. Eva? I'm thinking her name. I don't know her, obviously, but I know Sam Rodriguez. And what I like about Sam Rodriguez, I forgot which you know how there's a person that prays for the president when he takes over the White House and he becomes president, and they pray for the president. Samuel Rodriguez is a minister licensed evangelist, and he prayed. I believe it was for Donald Trump or I forgot what president, but he's a good friend of mine. He's a pretty cool guy. So yes, I watched it and endorsed it for quite a bit. Did you like it, Tommy? Let me know if you liked it. True story, by the way. True story. Did you watch Dion and the Colorado? Yes. Yes. I watched the game. It was great. Colorado scored first. Dion's son was amazing at quarterback. The kid that goes both ways, what's his name? He plays receiver and corner. And the running back, number 3. I got excited. I got pumped. I'm a Clemson Tiger fan, but I'm like, hey, I might start rooting for the damn Colorado Buffaloes. They're pretty good. Well, it's one game. Okay. Let me not get ahead of myself. It's one game. Let's see how he does. But a great way to start. It's one game, David. One game. He won the game. That's great. But at the end of the year, we can revisit this conversation and we'll see how good Dion is. But I enjoyed watching primetime on TV. I enjoyed the way he, the fact that he brought 11 players from Jackson with him. Then he recruited a total of 68 players. Never been done before in college football. I should say young players want to play for Dion. Why wouldn't you? Dion can get you places. So they were excited to play with Dion. Real quick, guys, make sure to, if you're not following me already on Twitter, Travis Hunter, yes. Follow me on Twitter at NinersSickness49. Make sure to give me a follow on Twitter and also give me a follow on TikTok during the season. I make a lot of funny videos for each touchdown, or if they throw an interception. I just get on there and make a real quick video and make a fool out of myself. To make sure to follow me on TikTok. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me on Instagram. It is popping on your screen. How to do it, and show me some love and some support. Appreciate you guys. But yes, Travis Hunter, the two-way guy, great player, man. So do the Niners beat the Pittsburgh Steelers? Yes, they do. I think they have a way better chance with Nick Bosa. But I think, again, like I said in the beginning, I'll say it again. I think the combination of Farrell, Hyder, and maybe Bryant will be suffice to get the job done. Is it anywhere near the level of Bosa play? No, it is not. But with Hargrave being a great addition. Now, if Hargrave wasn't there and it was Kinlaw, no disrespect to Kinlaw, but I would be worried because it would all fall on Eric Armstead. They will give no respect to Kinlaw. Drake Jackson has to earn that respect. They're not going to give him respect. He's going to have to earn it. This is his first year starting. So the vet would have been Eric Armstead. But the fact that Hargrave is there, he's going to take on two defenders, probably Eric Armstead as well. So that's going to be leaving Drake Jackson on one-on-ones, and also the rotation of Farrell and Hyder. Can Farrell and Hyder take advantage of their one-on-one assignments and get to the quarterback? Can they beat their one-on-ones? Even if they don't get sacks, can they put enough pressure and make the quarterback pick it, get rid of the ball quicker before the route develops. If he gets the ball out fast, not because he's good, but because he's being pressured, it's a good thing for the 49ers. I'm a big pressure guy. Sacks are nice, but I'd rather have pressure. Pressure the quarterback, bring havoc, push that tackle, push that guard backwards. Let those guards and that tackle get into the face of the quarterback, bring in that pressure, and bring chaos and disrupt that play. If you can get the sack, then more power to you. But can we put pressure on Pickett from Farrell and Hyder? The same thing goes with Jackson. Tommy says, Tommy's talking about birria. Oh, you don't know about birria, Tommy? My wife can make some kick-ass birria, bro. Ooh-wee. Let's go. We got a super chat. Thank you, sir.
Booyah!
Thank you for the super chat from Joey. He says, thank you for the $2 super chat from, who would play at nickel? Womack? Nickel is going to be interesting, Joe. I think nickel is going to be Isaiah Oliver when you got the big tight end or you got the big running back. You're going to see a lot of Isaiah Oliver unless Isaiah completely sucks. But I think Isaiah Oliver is going to adjust with that defense. He's going to be all right. But when you have the smaller slot guys, when you have the Cooper Kupps, I expect to see Lenore move in the inside and then put Avery Thomas on the outside opposite of Mooney Ward. But I can see if they sprinkle a little bit of Womack in there. But I expect Lenore to go into the inside. Emory Thomas comes in and replaces him on the outside. And then when they go back to certain packages, then Emory Thomas goes out. Lenore goes back to the outside, and then Isaiah goes back in the inside. I expect to see a lot of that taking place. But thank you for the $2 chat. Appreciate it, brother.
Booyah!
Give me some goat meat. I'll cook it. Oh, look at you. We cook it on the ground. No, I'm just kidding. That's carnitas. Carnitas. There's too much soup to cook it in the ground. And yes, you can put a pot, but carnitas, let's go. Pickett threw multiple interceptions on Sunday. Yeah, but it's preseason. It's okay. It's not the same. Huff and Warner. I like that. I think Lenore is going to have an amazing year. I think Lenore is going to have an amazing freaking year. I don't know if he's trash, Tommy. I really don't. At least not yet. At least not yet. I don't know if Isaiah... I think Isaiah is really trying to adjust to this defense. He's trying to find himself in the defense. He's trying to feel comfortable. I want to continue to see what he can do. Now, if he keeps getting burnt and continues to give up big plays, big runs, then I might fall on your side there, Tommy. But right now, I don't think he's trash. Tanisha says, I love when we win, and I hate when we lose. Me too. But when we win, why do some fans still have negative comments about those are not real fans. Those are not real fans. And what you do is this is what you tell them, Tanisha. You tell them two things. And then you tell them, shut the hell up. You're stupid. Because if the Niners win, regardless how they win, even if they win by the skin of their teeth, ugly game. Bad performance from Brock Purdy. Only threw one touchdown for 130 yards. But did he win the game? That's what matters. So, why they will be mad if the game is won, it's just stupid to me. What's up, Crazy Juice? How you doing, sir? Gonna head out, Niner family. I will definitely be on the next podcast. Buenas noches, Senora Dawn. Tell the girls that I said hello, and your hubby. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, and have a great day at work tomorrow, or sending the girls off, because taking care of two girls is definitely a full-time job. So have a wonderful, wonderful night there. So, real quick, score predictions. Now, this is not for a patch. I'm not doing a patch tonight. This is just for the fun, so you don't have to do a score predictions if you don't want. I'm going to space them out throughout all the games, but I will be doing a patch giveaway every game, or if it's not a patch, I'll be giving a lance, or I'll be giving something like this. I'll be giving stuff like that out. I'll be giving certain gifts each and every week when we do the score predictions. So hang in there with me. Make sure to hit the notification bell. If you're watching me from Facebook, from all the pages that I put my show that I was going to be on, if you get an opportunity, if you can make your way over to YouTube and hit that like button first and foremost on this video, but subscribe to my channel. If you're watching me from Facebook, thank you for watching me from Facebook. I appreciate the support from Facebook. But if you can make your way over to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I appreciate it very, very much. Look who it is. My sis, Teresa Bailey. How you doing? Welcome. This is Hey Beto. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I am doing great. I'm just disappointed on LSU losing. Yeah, I didn't know that they had lost. I know they were winning. So they lost to Florida, huh? The Seminoles. That's tough. Don't you find it funny when you beat a team and they try to downplay your win? Like when the Saints came back and beat the Falcons last year in week 1, and they were like, you won, but by 1 point. Hey, I don't care if you win by half a point. A W is a W. A dub is a dub. I don't care if you win by 100 points or you win by 1 point. Show me the dub. I'll take the W over the L anytime. Now, when your team beats another team and beats them convincingly, that's fun to watch. If you're a trash talker, that gives you more ammunition to talk trash when your team beats another team. But I don't care if you win by 100 points or 1 point. Give me the win. So yes, I'm with you. Birria, I used top round I use top round and at work. Boil, I don't know how to say that word. Chilies and garlic, veggies or chicken stock, red wine, vinegar till tender. Then blend the tomato paste or sauce. Add chili powder and paprika. What kind of paprika do you use, Tommy? I'm curious. What paprika do you use? I love paprika. So, this will be the last Sunday without football, ladies and gentlemen. No more watching Sundays come and go with no football. Although today was college, so it was a little bit easier to get by watching college football. I love college football, but it'll be the last Sunday without an NFL game until February. So that'll be fun to watch. Our first game is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Our second game is going to be at home. And yes, I said home. It's a home away from home because we play the sorry-ass Lambs week 2 in Levi's South. Then we come to Levi's North and we play and open up against the New York Giants. I will be at that game. If nothing presents itself prior to then, I'll be at that game with a few friends. If you guys know who Jess is from East Coast Red and Gold, will be there. TY will be there also from the Red and Gold. And Becca will be there also from the East Coast Red and Gold. Bash is going to be there. Laura's going to be there. Brandon from Forever Faithful Podcast is going to be there. I believe his dad's going to be there. And then other people we're all going to go together on the third game. So I'm looking forward to meeting Laura and Bash and all the rest of the guys on the third week in the home opener against Los Giants. I just use Spanish paprika, but I love smoked. Yeah, that's my favorite. Smoked paprika. Ooh, it's hard I can't get it here locally. I have to order it online, but I love me some smoked paprika for sure. They're both good. But I like smoked. I'm drooling, Tommy. I want some. My B-Day is in February. Oh, there you go, Tommy. There you go. You got to get her some for her birthday. Mini Vato Locos. Ándale pues. Oh, nice. My B-Day is November. Please. No, I don't want to be 46. You know what I'll do to be 46 again? Isn't everything about perspective? Isn't life about perspective? You don't want to be 46 because you don't want to get older. I would love to be 46. It'll make me way younger. So it's all about perspective there, my friend. But I hear you. Remember when we were young? 12, 13, you want to be 18. And then when you're 18, you want to be 21 to go to the clubs and blah, blah, blah. And then you start getting into your middle 50s and you're like, oh, shit. Can I be 40 again? It is what it is. All right, guys. I came to an hour. You guys are amazing. It's been fun tonight. Thank you for hanging out with your boy Niner Sickness. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Talk to you guys soon. Be blessed. Enjoy Labor Day tomorrow. Barbecue with your family. Have fun. And get ready for some football. Starting on Thursday, the Lions will be heading over to Kansas City. and open up against Kansas City. That'll be the defending champions. That'll be a fun game to watch. And on Sunday, the Niners will be opening up in Pittsburgh and beating their ass. Good night, guys. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Until next time. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.